So perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality, whoa. That's yours, but I'll keep doing mine. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see it now, see now. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse of the outside, then.
All right. Hi, everyone. We were just talking about she's babysitting cats over at her brother's house, and they got a new cat, and now I'm invested.
And what's the cat's name?
Kaiju.
Kaiju.
Which is apparently some subgenre of some monster. I don't know. Clearly, that's more my brother's area than mine. But all I can hear is Caillou. So I refuse to call him. He's Caillou, as far as I'm concerned. And he's an asshole just like Caillou.
I'm a 4-year-old.
I'm just a boy who's 4. I'm just a cat who's 4. Each day I grow some
4 months.
Oh, it fits.
Yeah.
Hey, Myrtle. So I looked up because he's deaf. And I looked up cats. And white breeds tend to be deaf, actually, pure white cats.
And he is.
And there's a lot of them. I just looked up like the different ones. There's the Russian white, which he's not because those have short fur, and he looks like he has long fur.
Yeah.
There's a ragdoll, which if he's an asshole, he's probably not a ragdoll. Because ragdolls like don't have any cat in them. They just have like the shell of a cat. You can pick them up and they just go. That's why they call him ragdoll. He's like, yeah, whatever. Throw me around.
No.
My friend had one that was
No,
black
he was
and
biting
white.
me earlier.
That was the weirdest cat I ever met in my entire life.
Are ragdolls also, are they the smush-faced ones?
No. They have long, they look a lot like Persians. They have long hair, but no, they don't tend to have smushy faces. The white Bengal, which has like the tan striped bangles in it. And then there's the Vendiski, but those are short hair. And of course, the Oriental short hair. Those are the ones that have the real pinched nose and huge ears. It looks like their ears are like 3 times too big for their head. They look like they have Barbra Streisand's nose. There's the Norwegian forest cat, which I could see him being that, but you would know.
It's a boy, hubby.
Persians have kind of a smush. They're not smush. They're not like wrinkled, but they have a shorter snout. There's a Turkish van. The Balinese, which that's like a Siamese. That's another one with the nose.
Mm-hmm.
They have 4 cats, 2 turtles. These are the feeding instructions.
That's a lot. Oh, the Turkish Angora. The Himalayan cat looks like a teddy bear.
Oh.
They're deaf.
Wow.
They're from the United Kingdom. Cornix Rex. That is a serious cat, man. I don't know if you guys can see this one. Kind of, not really.
I wonder if that's what he is.
Because that kind of looked like him. I didn't get a good look at him. He's not very sociable.
Well, he's pretty sociable. He's mean to the other cats.
Long tail and long, thin legs. Of course, the Siamese from Thailand.
I'm not really up on my cat.
Persian. Breed. Japanese bobtail. No, that cat definitely had a tail. And those are the ones that they have here anyway. But white Scottish fold and the European white are kind of those blanket terminologies for them, you know, like American domestic rabbit.
So what do they call cats that are all mixed together? Because they call dogs that are all mixed together mutt.
Mixed breed of cat.
According to ASPCA Pet Insurance, Mud cats
Moggies.
can be a mix between two purebred cats.
They're
purebred and
moggies.
domestic
How
cats.
cute is that?
Aww.
Very close to Mogwai.
Moggie. Moggie.
Aww. That's kind of
Okay. Kaiju is an archetype of high-level monsters with different attributes and types introduced in Clash of something. I don't know.
Thanks for asking. I never knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Moji.
either.
Moji.
That's cool.
That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Now, instead of calling someone a mutt, I'm going to call him a Maji. I'm a Maji. All-American Maji.
So he has to be put in the back bedroom for his meals so the other cats don't get to it.
Get his own dining room.
He gets his own dining room. And
have
then
his own
when
pallet?
we fed all the cats earlier, because it was time
own
for all of them to
tree?
be fed at the same time, Tiny Mel took him to the back bedroom and gave him his food, which he ate some. Leave him.
Oh no.
That was a mama face. Did you see that
Oh
face?
yes. I
That
did.
was a mama face.
He's biting me.
Oh no. Oh, there he is.
He's biting me.
Uh-oh.
He's actually very pretty.
He really
He'd
is,
be
but
very pretty to look at if he just sat there and didn't do nothing.
he's harassing the other cats. He's harassing Bruce.
We like Bruce.
Black cat. He's Bruce
Aw.
Wayne.
We
Batman.
like
Aw.
Bruce.
Aw.
But anyway, Tiny Mel took him to the back bedroom earlier to feed him his fancy separate meal. He ate and he comes out and starts eating the other cat's food. So we had to chase him away repeatedly. Like you already get your own special meal. Leave them alone.
Yes, you're special. We get it.
Oh
But he
my
has grown so much since the last I saw him a month ago, and he was just a tiny little kitty, and he's as big as the other cats now.
Says
Wow.
And he's not done growing.
that they're
Wow.
large and they live 17 to 20 years.
That's why he
Wow.
has that special feeding schedule, because he is still growing.
Wow.
Hmm
Oh, okay.
They're considered a large cat.
Oh.
Which, when a cat is considered large, that's usually dog size.
He's very energetic right now.
Need to get him one of those big wheels. I love those big hamster wheels for cats. Have you seen those things?
Oh yeah, those
They're
are cool.
huge. They're like as
I
big
want
around
one
as a
for my-
tractor
for my
tire.
little-
They have
And
all
they're
kinds
so
of
much
toys.
fun.
my little
And
dog.
I have to do
they
this for
run in
3
them,
days.
and then they claw in and just go. Woo, woo, woo,
Oh,
woo.
Mel.
Say that again.
I have to do this for 3 days.
Oh no.
And he likes to
Labor
play
Day
in water,
weekend.
so I have to remember to put the toilet lid down.
That's Alice in Wonderland behind you.
There's a lot of Alice in Wonderland. I've sent it to you before. I took pictures.
That white, the one with the black and white striped socks. That's the Japanese Alice in Wonderland. I've never seen it.
Want to see it closer?
Oh, I want to see the movie.
Well, I can do that.
Me.
Nope, that wasn't what I meant to do, but it works.
works.
Mel.
Nope. Yep. Nope. That yawned
you
him out of
jerk.
nowhere. I played Don't Starve Together with Rabbit earlier today.
Oh, how'd that go?
We tried to defeat.
See?
Isn't she cute?
No.
And look at the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, the Queen of Hearts is
Oh.
badass.
All kinds of stuff. There's just
It really
stuff
was.
everywhere.
So if anyone gets a copy of the anime Alice in Wonderland, I want a copy of it. I have them. The Tweedledee and Tweedledum
Oh,
that are down there.
look at
Those are
them.
cute.
Oh.
The rabbit.
And then, Tweedledee and
Tweedledee
Tweedledum
and
are way up there,
Tweedledum,
but I'm
all
too
the way
short.
up there.
Oh, cool.
But no, the Tweedledee and Tweedledum from American McGee was on that bottom shelf. I have
Oh.
one of them. I don't remember which one. I think I have the big one, which is Tweedledee. You took it. I nodded off a couple times today too. Not very long, but
Mm.
I don't know where this yawn's coming from either. It's weird. It's been a weird day.
Mhm.
But yeah, we played Don't Starve together and both died because Deer Clubs came and I tried to pit him
Leave
against
it
the dragonfly,
Mm.
and they kept chasing both of us. They didn't fight each other,
Oh,
He likes charger
no.
cords.
and
Oh no! Oh no,
because they're
Mel!
shocking.
Oh no!
Shocking.
3 days. I have to do this for 3 days.
They just get burn marks
Not a cat
around their
person.
lips.
Say that again.
I said they just get burn marks around their lips. That's what my dog. He learned real quick that the cords burn ya,
I had a dog
little
chew through a
pooper.
stereo cord and didn't burn himself, but I almost got thrown across the room trying to unplug it from the wall.
Wow!
He was so dumb he couldn't be hurt. I swear.
Wow!
Oh, you stayed up with the baby last night and then had to go pay bills.
But I am grateful that when we came over a couple days ago for them to show us,
Everything.
things, my sister-in-law told me that she had ordered from Amazon a timer for the bearded dragon's lights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was so thoughtful for her to
That's
even think of that,
cool.
Yeah.
and then gave
Because
that
if I
to us.
toasted somebody else's bearded dragon, I would cry. You can
Well, no,
do
she just was
that.
being nice. Like, I know you guys, we've talked about it a while back, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, I got it for you. I'm like, thank you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And no heat rocks. They're bad. Just so everyone knows, don't use heat rocks. Don't use them for snakes. Don't use them. They're bad. I don't know what anybody thought that was a good idea. But I've seen so many cooked animals because of them damn things.
Mm.
Because of what?
The heat rocks, they're like electric
heat rocks.
Yeah.
They're bad.
Yeah.
They're just bad.
I've never heard of them. What are
They
they?
might have finally taken them off the shelves. I don't know. But they would put them in with the desert animals, the lizards and the snakes,
Mhm.
thinking, well, it gets warm,
Mm-hmm.
And then the lizards and the snakes will literally cook themselves on this hot plate.
All you need
It's
is
gross.
a regular rock. It will absorb the heat just
Yeah.
like a regular rock.
Yep. You just need
Yeah.
rock. And the heat
Oh.
and the lamp, the light.
So they were like little hot plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were big in the 90s. And people kept saying, I need to get a hot rock. And I'm like, no, you don't. No.
Wow.
It's terrible. It's gross, too. It's stinky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How long did it take people to realize that it would cook their lizards and people stopped buying them?
I don't know. Last I knew, people were still getting them. I don't know. I haven't had reptiles
People are
in a long
still
time.
getting them?
I don't know. I like I said, I haven't worked with reptiles in a long time. I used to in like my 20s. So,
wow.
But I remember going to the stores and going, no, don't use them.
Mm-hmm.
Get them out.
Well,
especially with the babies.
Tiny Mel came straight here after she got out of school. Special feeding schedule. It was time for the precious baby to have his afternoon snack. So after work, I came here to pick her up. And we were looking through the kitchen because I wanted to see what I needed to bring from home or get from the store or whatever for the weekend. Right. I opened up the freezer and she saw this big box of garlic bread and she's like, garlic bread. I want lasagna for dinner. So we had lasagna for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I had chicken lo mein. It was delicious.
Mm.
Well, I had chicken lo mein for lunch dinner at
Yeah.
4 o'clock. I
What'd
really
you
thought I
have,
should have
Liza?
something.
I just had my second helping of Spanish rice.
Nice.
How do you make it with bacon?
I didn't make it. Uni
Oh,
made it.
I make
She
it with
made it
bacon.
with she made it with um burger and vegetables and rice.
When I do it like that, I call it dirty rice with hamburger.
It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
It's yummy. I like rice with just about everything.
Hello, kitty cat. Oh. Oh my gosh, he's cute.
So fluffy.
I know. He looks like he's soft.
He is. Until he bites. And then he's
I would
hard.
give him good loving if he bit me.
Until he bites. What'd you say, Vixy?
I would give him good loving if he bit me. Oh, good loving. You scrum him.
Sausage and
Anything
cheese
bad.
omelet. Ooh, yum. I mean, he's very playful and he,
Mm,
like, in his own way, he's loving.
sounds
He's
good,
young.
Myrtle.
He's still a baby.
Mm-hmm.
We could have dirty
I
rice
mentioned I'm not a
tomorrow.
cat
I wouldn't
person.
mind. Hubby's like, it's been a long time since I taught him how to make it in the rice maker, so it's even easier. You just grab
Yeah.
it and you throw it all in the rice maker,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And I use saffron and yellow rice stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's delicious.
Lick my fork.
And tomatoes. I like tomatoes.
I shouldn't do that on camera.
I didn't even see it. I was turning my
Don't
head.
lick your utensils on camera.
Bad form.
Unless you start paying us, then I
got the
will.
box.
You
If I fits it, I sits it.
start buying us coffee, then I'll start licking the utensils. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, I should put that up there, that banner. Buy us coffee. Well, look, I'll let you choose what utensils. Look, I got a spoon, a fork, and chopsticks. Isn't that cute? See my chopsticks? These are my silver ones. These chopsticks are tiny. I'm used to them being like
Wow.
half again as long.
Stop barking. Wow.
But they're pretty. And they're wood.
Oh, they're wood? They
look like they're metal, don't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're coated in something, but they're definitely wood.
Myrtle said, I need my protein. Yeah. That's one thing I lack. Protein.
You're getting burger.
Yeah. Burger.
There's protein in broccoli.
Oh.
Do you know that?
We made sloppy joes last night.
Sloppy Joe, slop.
I forgot to record it though. Chris and I had talked about that. She was like, I'm going to do sloppy joes. I was like, yeah, I was thinking that was going to be the next one, but then I didn't record it. But it's so easy.
Yeah. Do you make it homemade or do you use like sloppy Joe mix?
No, I use barbecue sauce and ketchup.
Oh, I use ketchup and mustard.
Huh, mustard.
I love mustard. I don't use a lot, just a little. And I use
Yeah.
seasoning and bouillon. So.
I love mustard. I love Grey Poupon type mustard.
Oh, see, I like yellow mustard and I like brown mustard, like stone
I like
brown.
the seedier it is, the better.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of mustard here and there, but not
Oh,
really.
I dip French fries straight in mustard.
Oh,
I love mustard. Every now and then, hubby's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Mustard."
Yes.
He's like, "Yellow or brown?"
That's like my friend who was from England. She would eat her fries with vinegar.
Oh, salt and vinegar. on
Yeah,
fries.
salt and vinegar.
It's got to be a good malt vinegar, though. It can't be. the same
Yeah,
vinegar. I like
gotta
good
be.
malt
Yeah.
vinegar. That's very common because they do fish and chips, especially on
Yeah.
Fridays. Because you know why? Because it used to be, I don't know how many churches do this anymore, but in the Catholic faith, They used to have no meat Fridays.
Mm.
So you couldn't eat any meat. Fish is not included in that. So that's when the big fish
Oh.
fries started, and people would go and have their fish
Well,
fries.
that's stupid. It's
They-
meat. You're eating the meat of the fish.
I know, but I don't make the rules. You
Don't
talk
make
to the
the
Vatican
rules.
about that.
Talk to the Vatican.
I will.
But they still in Wisconsin, in most cities in Wisconsin, they still have like big fish fries at the churches. Like there, it's a big deal every Friday. Everybody go. It doesn't matter if you're part of the church or not. You go get your fish and fries wrapped up in a newspaper for $5, and it's usually really good. It's like local caught and stuff like that.
Wow.
It used to be something, and it's usually cheap enough that even
Me
people
too,
without money
Myrtle.
can do it. You know.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Brussels sprouts either.
I don't do Brussels sprouts. Well, unless they're shaved and raw, like in a salad. I like them like that. I got this thing called sweet kale salad, and it had them in there, and I was like, oh, they're good, but I can't stand them when they're cooked. Cannot stand them. That and okra.
I love them.
Okra's furry and slimy at the same time. I don't understand it, but I can't deal with it.
It's true.
Yeah,
Uh,
and it used to be something we would have at the hospital, like once every couple of weeks, and people would be like fighting in line for it because I only made so much of okra and tomatoes. People loved it.
Oh,
And I'm like,
okay.
yeah, you want more? Here, take it. Just take the whole thing. Put it in the middle of the table and share it.
You know what I used to do with okra when I was like healthy? When I
Fry
was
it.
eating healthy? No, I used to take frozen okra and I would put it in a smoothie and I would blend it up in my smoothie like not cooked.
Yeah.
Like it was just from frozen into my smoothie, just blend it all up in
Do
there.
they have real
Like my
nutritional? Do they even have nutritional value?
okra? Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And all that
okay.
sliminess is supposed to be it's supposed to coat all of your
Ick.
like intestinal
Nope. Nope.
goodness with
I'll take a pill.
goodness. Anyways, I used to know what all that stuff was, but I can't remember exactly what it is anymore. But because I know I'm kind of like after my diagnosis, I was like,
Probiotics. Probiotics. I'll do probiotics.
yeah,
And I like
check with
acai
that.
berries. Is that how you say it? Acai? Those bitter blueberries.
Acai.
Acai.
Now I want to check with
I was just
that
gonna say. Now I want to know what's going on.
too.
Hey Mel. Hey Mel. Nothing. You got a wife.
Well, it's in the group chat. So.
I know. Once again, weird, but not the same.
You want to put it up?
No.
No. No.
We'll piss somebody off, I'm sure.
Some things are just for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put it in the Discord. I don't care if you
Our
put it in the
little
Discord.
secret.
There's oh, so yeah, I was playing Don't Starve Together with Rabbit, and we pitted the deer clops against the dragonfly,
Yeah.
which was a cool idea, except for they both started chasing me instead of fighting each other.
Yep.
So, but then when they killed me, they started fighting each other, and we were both dead, but we couldn't stop watching them fight each other. We're like, who's gonna win?
Wow. And who
And
won?
it took forever for them to kill each other, and the dragonfly won.
Wow.
So if we could have kept ourselves alive and done that, we would have had a great haul. The deer clops eye and all that meat.
Wow.
But no. They
But
both
no.
decided to start. I ran over there thinking they'll start fighting each other. They won't care about me anymore. You know, two big bosses. That's
You
usually
know
the way
what
it
have
works.
been
No, they
great?
both started following me everywhere.
You know what have been great is if you would have been able to find a wormhole like at that moment and just jumped right in.
There was a cave right there, but it was dark and I couldn't find it. I knew it was right there. God damn it. Your timing sucks.
Hi, Dane.
Look at us talking.
Hi, Dean.
about-
So we're gonna be playing. I'm gonna be playing. I shouldn't volunteer anybody else, but whoever wants to play Don't Starve Together tonight at 9:30, we're gonna be on the Steam. I
should
did
be
get my
volunteering
Switch
somebody else.
together today. I reset everything. Turning off your Switch is a deal in and of itself.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much of a deal that was.
I don't know how to turn it off.
It doesn't wanna.
It doesn't wanna.
It doesn't wanna. It took a lot of convincing. I'm like, I talked to it like it was 3. I need it to shut down. I need you to shut down just 5 minutes. Okay, just 5. Not even just 1 minute. How about 1 minute? Compared
Mine
to
doesn't
60.
shut down.
I'm like talking to it like it's a 3-year-old going down for a nap. It's not that bad. Just do it.
Do it. I can only put mine into sleep mode.
You can turn it off, but it's
It's a button on the very top.
and then it says sleep mode and then power settings. And you have to go to power settings. It's under sleep mode. And then you have to tell it, yes, you're serious.
Oh.
You know what's weird? I always put mine to sleep, and Tiny Mel was like, "Oh, I just always turn mine off." And I'm like, "Why would you go through that?"
Why would you do that, hell? When it doesn't
Yeah.
need to. It's not like the old batteries. The old batteries that would have battery memory, they don't have that anymore. So you don't need to.
Yeah.
You should play with us. Goat.
You have some dice work you have to get done.
We could always play Goat. We could always play on that one that you and I started and didn't finish. We started a new world. He and I did that one day, and we said it started setting up a really pretty camp, but then we never went back. We just never did. Dane has all the good hacks. Well, except for the one. I can't find the one hack that I actually would use on my server. I can't find it, and that's the grid hack. It's completely does not do anything to change. It just aesthetically, it will grid work like planting stuff and putting stuff down. So, because you can't put anything in a straight line with your controllers or your keyboard.
Right.
But there is a hack where you can do a
can
grid work,
try.
and it will do that for you.
Yeah.
But I can't find it. Every tutorial, though, says, get this one. This is great. And I'm thinking, yay! My psychoses would love this. Because I love Rabbit, but the other day he planted everything together and I almost lost my shit. He planted all the berry bushes, all the grass tufts, all the sapling trees together in one area, all mixed mashed together, and I was like,
Or was
I'm not
it
sure I can
me?
deal with this.
Wait, was it me?
No,
Are you sure
it
wasn't
was
me?
Rabbit. You were there,
Okay.
but it was not you. You
Because-
didn't do it. It was Rabbit. I saw him do it.
Oh, you okay?
I have an Amazon problem.
I'm surprised.
Amazon.
That.
So I told you that my sister-in-law ordered that thing for me, and she had it sent to my address.
Right.
Well, yesterday I ordered some more supplies for this craft project that I've really been wanting to work on, and they were supposed to be delivered today. Well, somehow things got all mixed up, and they delivered the thing that my sister-in-law ordered, but they notified me on my order of the craft supplies, and they sent a picture, and like they delivered it weird, like in a weird spot. So I know that the package I picked up was the one that they took a picture of, but that was not the craft supplies. But they marked the craft supplies as delivered. So now I'm going to have to figure out how to actually call and talk to somebody.
I was just going to say, Google, because you're not going to be able to find it any other way. It's
No.
nowhere on the Amazon site. You Google
It's not. I tried already.
Amazon customer service phone number.
Yeah.
And then, because I've done this more than once, believe you me, we have Kindle issues and I need to talk to a person. Or I
Yeah.
have my eldest, bought the same Blue's Clues movie 75 times and they don't want to
Yeah.
refund it. Even though it's the same goddamn movie, why would I buy it 75 times? Digitally.
Yeah.
Makes no sense, people. Just give me back my freaking money.
I don't want my money back. I just want my supplies.
Well, yeah, but that time I just wanted my money back.
Yeah.
But they've done that to me before, and then what usually happens is something doubles up, and I get double something. They're like, just keep it. That's how I got the extra ears for Myrtle's box.
I just want this. I want to start on my project. Well, I probably could because I have some of the colors that I need. I want to make a rocket ship, like a Lumigurumi rocket ship.
Cool.
So I have black and white, but I ordered red and blue because the patterns I found have red and blue.
Right.
So I could start it.
Mel, I'm going to St. Augustine Monday night, delivery Tuesday morning.
That's fun. St. Augustine's really pretty.
I love St. Augustine. It's one of my favorite places to go. And I like St. Augustine itself. My friend Monica lives in St. Augustine proper, but I love the art district. I wanted to go to SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design. I wanted to go there. Like, I still want to go there. I still would be like, okay, you take care of the kids for the next 5 years while I get my master's degree in painting. Okay, bye.
Hi, Bobcat.
Hi, Bobcat.
Yeah, St. Augustine's really pretty, and it's not that far from me. It's like maybe 20, 25 minutes.
They have the coolest shopping on the river. In the old town, they have the coolest shopping. It's all old buildings. And they have the most expensive Kroger's in the world. They had
have Kilwins and a Ben & Jerry's.
Yeah. But they had to build it to specs because everything in downtown Savannah has a code for building in these specs. And the Kroger had to look like it belonged in the art district. So they built it, and I couldn't even figure out where we were. My girlfriend took me, and she's like, we're just going to get a few things. I'm like, okay, where are we? And we walked in, I'm like, holy shit, it's a grocery store. Like, the inside looks like a Kroger. The outside looks like a townhouse.
Yeah.
Like one of the old townhouses. And you walk in through the breeze, and then open up all fluorescent lighting, and I was like,
wow.
It was like a, Twilight Zone moment.
Wow.
But I stayed at the Azalea Inn Bed and Breakfast, and I highly recommend that. It wasn't very expensive. And we walked in, and I'm like, I'd like to get a room, please. And like, just one. And I said, yes, please. And they said, okay, here's your key. I'm like, do you want money, ID? No, just leave it on the nightstand tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of the most beautiful showers I've ever seen in my entire life. And they had across the street was the bakery. So in the morning we had fresh baked everything.
Wow.
It was awesome. They had this toast.
Wow.
It was like this thick cinnamon toast
that
they grilled, like buttery toast.
Wow.
That was some impressive shit, let me tell you. I wanted to stay forever.
I wanted to stay forever.
It was so nice, and it was pretty. The only thing that was on the north side of town, you don't want to really be on the north side of town. On the opposite side, the south side of town is the graveyard. The north side of town is where the voodoo practitioners live.
Oh.
And we accidentally drove in there at 1 o'clock in the morning. Two little white girls in a little white car in the middle of voodoo town. I said, turn around or drive backwards, one or the other, and do it now. Because I don't want to die here.
I don't want to die here.
Because everyone started coming. Like, we pulled in. Nobody was doing anything. No, there was nothing going on. But we pulled down the road, this little dirt road. We were lost. This little dirt road. And people started coming out of their houses. And I'm like, we are so dead. We are on the wrong side of town. This is not where we belong. Oh my God. It was so funny. But if you've never read the book in Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, it's based on a true story that happened in Savannah, Georgia. I finished reading it. I was like reading it out loud to my girlfriend. On our way, we're finishing the last 2 chapters on our way to Savannah from Orlando. And I finished the book right when we pulled in.
Oh,
What
wow.
we didn't know is they had just finished filming the movie the day before. We didn't even know they were making the movie. And the Azalea Inn is where Clint Eastwood stayed. He was a director. I thought that was cool. I'm like, oh, look at us. And I did meet the Lady Chablis. And the bakery that I said about, that's in the book. I have a picture of the lady who bakes, who did the catering, who is the caterer in the book.
Oh.
She's a very pretty lady. And she can cook. Damn, she can cook.
Mm.
That's some good food. So yeah, it was fun. And everybody wants you to drink at night when you're walking down the street.
Yeah.
People are like, here, have a drink. As you pass their front lawn, they're like handing drinks out to everyone. Here's a carry-along or something like that. I can't remember. It's just one grand old party all the time. And I guess it doesn't stop. Once the sun goes down, the parties start. So
Well,
it was
let's
fun,
go.
though.
What are we waiting for?
I'm too old for that shit now. I was young.
I say
then.
after
I was
I
like
yawn.
23 when I did that, or 24 or something. I was young. I could go weeks without sleeping and live on coffee and nicotine.
Wow, right?
Those were the days, my friend. Oh, and ephedrine was legal.
Yeah, that's right. It was.
You could buy it in any gas station. Just walk in and get 100 pills for $10. Yeah, I've been broke too. Oh, I was gonna buy Among Us today. I forgot. For my friend Rabbit wants to play Among Us. I don't know how fun it would be. You have to have like more than a few people. I think you need to have at least 4 to play.
Yeah, I think it is 4.
Because you can't just have 2. Because if you're not the one who, it's the other guy.
I know.
So you couldn't just do it with 2. That wouldn't work.
Right. And yeah.
Wonder how much
we got some themed items to decorate the library.
Oh yeah.
Our theme is aim high, dream big. So it's like all like space stuff. And we got a couple of LED lights for the walls, like a spaceship and a planet or something. And one of them was an astronaut. We put the astronaut up, and all the kids immediately said, Among Us, because it kind of does look like an Among Us character. We're like, it's not Among Us.
It's not a tumor.
Oh my gosh, but you know what you could do?
What?
You could have them write down a book that they read.
Tell them, yes, it's Among Us, and everyone else is the imposter. Get them.
You could like have them be a little Among Us character, and you could put them up on the little board with the spaceship.
Get on the spaceship with your favorite book.
Yeah.
That would be cute.
Oh, we have plans. There's
okay.
a lady that works there who has painted almost all of the walls in the school with the same theme, like space themed. And we've talked to her about putting up some like book characters.
Hi, Jellybean.
Playing up on the walls, like around the windows, like they're hanging off monkey bars and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Hi, Jellybean.
Cool.
The front of the building that I'm in, because there's 2 buildings, and I'm in the gym cafeteria resource building. The front of that building that you can see from the highway is all just like, it's a huge building. It's a gymnasium and a cafeteria and some
Right.
classrooms. And it's all done over like outer space, like stars and things, and it's really cool. It's fun
That
to get
sounds
to work in
awesome.
a pretty building.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. We had a mural going. We've had murals go up all over I live in the art district, and this one famous guy from California came down. He was doing one of the big sides of the building that's been there forever. Blah 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 blah, and it was really cool. It was a shark coming out of seemingly, and he like never finished it ever.
Ah,
He said it was finished, but it didn't look finished. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it. I was like, but this one brewery that's a bar and grill and it has Sonla Brewery has an octopus taking down a pirate ship across the whole back of it, and then it opens up. The things open up. All you can see is the octopus and his tentacles. Like it looks like it's looking around. It's really cool. So when they open up those doors, it's really neat. I like that one.
Cool.
Murals all over the place. We have them all over. And then there's one wall in the downtown area that's called the kids wall, and they have the kids come and paint on it all the time. They repaint it white and then have the kids come and paint on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That can get really cool sometimes. And then you have, the jerks out there that paint on stuff that aren't supposed to. Not supposed to. But I like those community graffiti walls. I think those are really cool.
Yeah.
Where they tell people to come on down and paint something on there.
You guys are both wearing blue.
Mine's actually purple. It's just the way that the light. It's probably the red light is taking out the red of the purple and making it look blue. Because I have all the red lights going on right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I looked up at me on the computer and was like, oh yeah, it is, but it's purple. That's not the same color. It's lavender. Dilly dilly.
Lavender's blue, dilly dilly. Lavender's green.
Dilly dilly. I'll be your king, dilly dilly. You'll be my
Jelly
queen.
Bean, are you gonna play with us?
You should play with us.
Because Dane's home and he fixed your problem already, right?
Oh yeah, did he fix that? If you want to see her have a fit,
played with us. She played with us.
Well, she fixed it. She fixed it
That's
good enough to play
right.
with us.
Yeah.
But did he fix it?
Right.
That's the question.
That is the question. I just keep looking at Spider-Man and his crazy pecs going on there.
Don't you know that Spider-Man has 12-pack, not a 6-pack.
It's 12-pack.
He's got a 12-pack.
Okay. Why? Why does he have to have a 12-pack? It's got to be special, huh?
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
Okay,
he thinks he
fine.
can do everything a spider can.
All right.
He didn't even have to work for it. He woke up in the morning, his glasses, didn't need his glasses anymore, could move things around that was bigger than him.
I'll be
So,
here,
She-Hulk. If you all haven't started watching She-Hulk,
Mel.
watch She-Hulk. It is so good. She is one of my favorite actresses. If you haven't seen Orphan Black, it is an amazing show. She plays a whole bunch of characters in the show, and it's amazing. And it's sci-fi, and it's so good.
It's called
She-Hulk. She is such a good actress. It's amazing. You really.
Yeah, it's in Disney Plus. It's called She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Attorney at Law.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So good. So good. I wasn't so sure about it when it first started, like when I saw the previews, I was excited because I love She-Hulk, and I was so excited. And then I saw, it the first 5 minutes. I'm like, what is going on? I'm not sure I like the way they have her dressed. I'm not sure I like. And then it got into it. And I was like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. You want me to put that up, Mel?
No,
Okay. I
just
didn't
wanted you
think
to see
so,
it.
but I thought I'd double check.
I don't need everybody knowing where I work.
That's what I thought. That's where my brain went.
But that's where I work.
That's pity. I liked it. It's an 8-pack. It's a 12-pack.
It's an 8-pack.
Boobies up here. He's got muscles up here.
Goat always has to be so technical.
He just wants to fight.
I know.
Fight me. Too much fun.
Oh, we didn't even turn the music on.
I didn't. I forgot. But that's okay.
I know.
We've been talking the whole time.
I know.
We've been talking the whole time.
I also have a crisis. I'm out of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, no.
Oh no, caffeine.
Oh.
Hubby went to McDonald's and got me hot coffee and a sausage McMuffin this morning.
Not pancakes?
No, I wanted a sausage McMuffin. I have pancakes here. Every now and then I like something a little different. And I have pancakes here, so I can make my own pancakes. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll have for my late night snack. Since I didn't eat dinner. My food was really spread out today, and I haven't eaten a lot, so I know I'm going to have to eat something with my pills tonight or I'll be sick.
Yeah.
Some pancakes. Probably just pancakes with a little butter on them. I won't even need anything else on them. I was picking because spiders have 8 legs. I know. Shooby-doo-wop, bop, bop.
I had my cup sitting on the floor earlier, and the damn cat was trying to get in it.
Oh my gosh.
They like their heads in cups. I don't know why. It's very weird. It is a weird thing.
So that we had our last summer reading program, Mel. And did I tell you this already?
No.
Did you hear it already? And this little girl, they put me in charge of the little 3-year-old girl. Okay. And they were doing
just the one?
Finger paint, just the one. And they were doing finger painting with
shaving cream.
Shaving cream, yeah. And she didn't get any shaving cream. She just got finger paint. And she was just like, she said she wanted pink, so she got pink. And she was like, having so much fun with the pink. And then she got a little bit of blue. And she was like, having so much fun. And I kept turning her paper. And then I was like, I put her hands down like this. I'm like, watch this, watch this. And I went like this. And she went,
Aww.
and it was so cute because she was like, looking at her paper.
Yeah.
She was so happy. And
Aw.
then here's what happened. Okay, they shouldn't leave me in charge of children. I'm not
one child.
I'm not a babysitter. So here's what she did. Right, she had this paint all over her hands. And she starts wiping it on her clothes. I'm like, oh no, she's wiping the paint on her clothes.
Yep.
I said that. And I looked at the person. I'm like, she's wiping the paint on her clothes. And my friend was like, you haven't had a lot of classroom work, have you?
That's what you were supposed to prevent from happening.
That's what you were
Yeah.
supposed to. I'm like,
Did she not have an apron or a smock on?
No.
Oh,
That's
Mistake
where I
number
went
one.
to. I'm like, where was the dad
Yeah,
shirts?
mistake.
Yeah.
The big
I
old dad
know.
shirt.
I know.
Well, it's funny. One of the parts of my job is in the morning. I'm out in the hallway making sure kids are, behaving or whatever, with a few of the other teachers. And one of the teachers had a background in preschool like I did. So the last couple of days, we've decided we're going to be really annoying and sing preschool songs in the morning. And it has this wonderful effect of making kids not want to linger in the hallway. It's great.
Mhm.
Gets them to class faster.
Isn't it fun when you figure stuff like that out? I
Yep.
love that. It's like my good morning song when people would
Yep.
stay over for the weekend.
That's
There
what we
was stuff
sing.
to
We
do.
sing the good morning song.
I sing the good morning song. I would sing the
I
good
like
morning
yours,
song.
though.
It's from Winnie the Pooh, but I don't know which Winnie the Pooh. Like I can't find it.
Yeah.
It was like full size furry costumes, but they weren't freaky like the only one I can find. So I don't. It must have been short lived when I was a teenager or something. Or I was tripping on something that I didn't know I even took, and
Oh no.
sometimes I wonder. I'm like, I never have done any real drugs. I mean, any like real drugs. I have not done any. But every now and then I think, am I having a flashback of something I never did? Like things are just too odd. I can't deal with it. But that's one thing I used to tell my friends. They're like, you've never tripped, you've never done acid. I'm like, I don't need to. From what I hear happens, I do that naturally.
I do that naturally.
I don't need any help.
Yeah.
I can watch the little hairs up. I can sit and stare at the hair on my arms and be
Yeah.
entertained. I can do that.
That's what I used to
don't-
tell people. They're like, don't you want to try stuff? And I'm like, I don't really need to.
But I remember once
I
was
get
sitting
there on my
outside-
own.
I was sitting outside in Michigan on a porch, watching, basically looking at the different colors of green, because there was like a lot, like 50
Yeah.
or so different shades of green. And my friend came out and she's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm looking at the green. And she goes, just the green? And I'm like, well, there's a whole, can't you see there's this? And I tried to like explain
Yeah.
the different, and she's like, it's green.
Ugh.
Okay, never mind. And she said, I need to take acid to keep up with you sometimes, I think. Not my fault. I think when you're an artist, though, I think any kind of artist, you have to be able to look at things in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get it out somehow. And that's just the way it works.
Mm-hmm.
I did do shrooms once. It was kind of fun.
I couldn't get past the smell.
We put them on pizza. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do
You
drugs,
shouldn't be here
kids.
if you're a kid anyway. 18 plus.
And I don't think they're even illegal anymore.
I don't know. I just
Because-
remember that there were
Yeah,
3 of
they-
us, and 2 of us went back to get some more, and the third person had already eaten everything.
Oh, jeez.
See, I don't like mushrooms, so I don't think I could have eaten them.
I don't either, but somehow I just did.
You choked them down.
When it was on pizza, so it wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
Don't mel me. I was
No.
like,
Yeah, I smelled
No.
that tea. Like my
24,
aunt was
25.
making that.
I don't know.
Yeah, my aunt was making that tea once because she was hippie. She was a hippie, and I mean, like granola child. She still is. She grows her own grass so that she can take chlorophyll shots in the morning. She has special grass.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let us go anywhere public. We had to stay home.
Is it wheatgrass?
I don't know. It's to get the green stuff into your
Yeah.
system, whatever it's called. Chlorophyll?
Probably wheatgrass.
Chlorophyll?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It smells.
Yeah,
And I said, why not lemongrass? Because at least that smells good.
you're right.
And she said it doesn't have enough properties.
Oh.
But anyways, once she was making the mushrooms tea,
Yeah.
that smells worse than cow dung.
Well, apparently they had them one time in chocolate, like poured chocolate around it, I guess, and
Yeah.
let it harden or whatever. But I wasn't there for that.
No. So they made you eat the pizza instead
I'm so
of
easily
chocolate.
amused.
Jeez.
I want you to come see my island, Mel.
Well, at some point I will. I want to play Fall Guys.
Do that tomorrow night.
No, I'll probably do some tonight while you guys are playing Don't Starve together.
Oh, okay.
Goat.
She was coming out of the screen at us.
See, I would be one of those people who do something like that and then go watch something like Naked Lunch, and just
I didn't want to
completely
watch
screw
anything. I
myself
just wanted
up.
to go roll in the grass.
You
But they wouldn't let me.
You just wanted to go roll in the grass.
We did
Oh.
watch a movie. We watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, was
And I
that
remember
fun?
The turpentine scene would have been too much for me, I think. 'Cause that's
I
almost
remember
too much for me not
I was
high.
sitting in the back of the room and the other two were in front of me, and I was so glad they couldn't see me because I was geeking out so hard. I'm like,
I can't even imagine.
Myrtle says, okay, I'll probably play with you if you want, Mel.
Aw, sorry, Jelly Bean.
I just got done with mine. I hate having my
I just got done with mine too, and it was 2 days longer than it was supposed to be, and that's rude.
Mine was a couple
I
days
don't
shorter.
ever have one of those anymore.
I didn't want your extra days, Vixy.
I was gonna say mine was 2 days shorter. I don't know why, except for it was really bad. Like I almost
I was spayed 2 years
thought I was gonna have
ago.
to call off a couple shows.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Well, Liza, then you don't have to deal with it anymore. You're lucky.
I know.
Do you have to
Blessed,
take
I'm
estrogens?
blessed. I'm not allowed to.
Oh.
'Cause
See,
it
that's what my
feeds
mom always
the
says. She's like, "You'll have to take
out.
estrogen." And I'm like, not everyone has to, Mom. I might, but not everyone has to. And if I have to, I'll do it. I don't need it. I'm almost 50 years old. I don't want it.
Some people it makes them feel better, though.
The estrogen, yeah.
Yeah, but I honestly not be like I had it for a little while, and not being on it actually makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm. Go. I love
like, I
watching
would
men
be
use the
like,
tens units
my
to try to find out what
temperature.
it's like to have a period, and they can't even get past 3.
Well, Dane, here's what you do. You go get some Viagra, and then next time she needs pain relief on her period, that's what you give her.
Viagra?
You give her
Yeah.
Viagra.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell him to give her sex.
I mean, that's supposed to help too.
that
actually.
helps.
Wait, you take Viagra for period?
I don't, but that's
pain?
what I'm told.
That makes sense, though. The hormone, it would increase other hormones. I get really, really, really.
It's not for you, Danathy.
Really, really want to have personal time when I'm having my period.
No, Jelly Bean.
But
You
I'd like
take
it
the
like in a
Viagra.
pool or something. I don't want
I don't know the
to
science behind it, okay?
If it gives me vitamin D, eat the Viagra. You eat the Viagra. You
But
eat it.
just
And then it
just
goes
in
down
case
and it goes to the
anyone
brain
has
and says,
not
I am
read the
so
disclaimer.
confused.
Just in case anyone has not read the disclaimer, please read the disclaimer. Now's a good time.
And if you haven't, fuck off. Sounds wild. Yeah. It's just like when men accidentally take a
I don't know what's in Viagra.
I'm sure it's something to do with blood.
Researchers
and
thought
testosterone.
Viagra could dilate blood vessels and increase blood flow to the uterus, which might help relieve pain. Period.
That
Buy
makes
us a
sense.
coffee and I'll lick a fork for you. And then we'll talk about
Best
Viagra.
coffee and all work. There.
Studies tested oral use of
Got
Viagra to
cheese on
treat
it. It
menstrual,
really
menstrual cramps and found that the drug can ease pelvic pain.
It makes sense.
There are side effects, though.
Oh yeah, I don't think I could use it because
Oh.
I already am a bleeder.
Smash it like butter, Belle would.
Once a blood pressure medication, Viagra quickly morphed into a popular treatment for ED. Now it may be used for
What
menstrual
about
pain in women.
Wait, what about licking a fork? No. That's gonna be a thing now. Eliza, if he buys coffee, Eliza will lick a fork.
I'm so confused. She said I'm so confused. You'll have to watch the replay. Wait, was it on the replay?
It will be on the replay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be.
She can't
Was
remember
it
if
on
we
the
were
replay?
live.
The replay hasn't happened yet.
That's in the past. We're in the future.
Now Liza's all turned around.
We're in the
I
present.
know.
We haven't gotten to the
I
future
know.
yet. That's in the past.
Oh
That'll
my
be in the future.
gosh. It's only 9 o'clock.
You can ring the bell if you want to.
Mel, not Bell.
Mel, not
Ring
Bell.
my
My
bell.
bell, ring
Ring
my
my bell.
bell,
Ring, ring.
ring
ring
my
my
bell, ring
I'm
my
too elevated to
bell.
comprehend. Well, you shouldn't be all that bad off if you're elevated. That made all my boo-boos go away.
I'm elevated too. I'm comprehending things pretty well.
Well, in about 30 minutes, we will be playing Don't Starve Together. I think Mel's going to be playing Fall Guys. So,
Oh,
Could've
for a
helped you, but I
minute
didn't.
there. For a minute there, I thought you were going to say, I think Mel's going to play with us.
no, she
I thought
already
you were
said
gonna
she doesn't want to
say
play.
I know, but for a minute, I thought you
She
were
got
gonna
really
say
excited.
that. Yeah,
Wishful
and
thinking.
I know.
Wishful thinking. Oh, y'all are so cute. All right. Love you. Bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Confused.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through. Only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled. Caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality. Whoa.